All right. See if it'll go live. Oh, I better do this real quick. Hold on. There. All right. Muted the phone. There I am. All right. Good evening or afternoon, however you want to look at it. See if anybody comes in here. I doubt they will. Oh, Pigtail, you are here. Oh, I gotta turn this down. What's up? Windy here. Yes, it is windy here as well. That's why I've got the microphone. Is the audio working okay? Check 1 2 check. We got good audio? We're tornado watching. Audio sounds great. Excellent. Excellent. I had a good conversation with my friend Pigtail earlier. And it's been one of those. So far this week has been kind of stupid, and it's been stupid because of other people's decisions. So there's that. But I figured I'd come outside and get some fresh air before the storms hit, and sitting out here in my shorts, first time in a while, and we're just listening to the birds. And no, it's not as windy here as I thought it would be, but it's definitely picking up a little bit. Form of storm watchers, yeah. I love storm watching. One of the first songs I ever wrote was about storms. It was called Tempest of Eternity. Actually, the original title was Storm of Life. And I wrote most of the words when I was in high school. I think it was 17 or 18. And had a couple of riffs to it, but I never did anything with it. And it was inspired by, well, at that time I didn't do anything with it. It was inspired by, our house that we lived in, the first house we lived in Springfield, it was, we faced north-south. So the backyard was north. Yeah, that's right. And the front yard was south. And I remember there was a storm coming up from the north. Now, if you've lived in Springfield, you'll know that some of our worst storms come from the north. Most tornadoes that have hit this area have come from the north, as far as I can tell. And then snowstorms, the majority of them, they come out actually from the north instead of from the south. Anyways, it was perfectly beautiful sky in the front yard, and in the backyard was the squall line, this dark gray ominous, wall of doom. And I wrote a song about that. And so that was about 1987-ish, 88-ish maybe. And about 93, 94, a friend of mine took my lyrics. Our bass player actually took the lyrics and kind of spiced them up to make it sound like they weren't written by a 17-year-old. And we came up with a song based off the two riffs I wrote back in high school. And that song changed to Tempest of Eternity, and it was originally a Cyanide Rainbow song. That was the name of our band back then. And then I didn't rewrite it, but I basically recycled it for Apnea and named an album after that. So that album is Tempest of Eternity. That's on Bandcamp, Apnea One, and you can hear that song. I tend to like the Cyanide Rainbow version better, but the Apnea One is just heavier. It's tuned low. It's tuned lower, not turned, but tuned lower. So I've always been fascinated with storms ever since I was a kid. You know, in Phoenix, we had these lightning storms that would... The wind's going to blow this camera off. That would just light up the sky like crazy because the heat out there was intense. So you'd have the monsoon season, which meant that you could have a beautiful day up until about 4 p.m. and then the storms hit, and then it's over, and then it's just humid the next day. So, but you'd have like 4 different colors of lightning, and just, you know, these, especially when the dirt got up in the clouds, and man, those were some powerful thunderstorms. Here we have the tornadic and the wind and the hail. I'd never seen hail before I moved here, so. But anyways, I failed at booking 2 trucks today. Luckily, they don't one doesn't empty out till Saturday, and the next one doesn't empty out till tomorrow. But it's the timing of the loads that I'm having trouble with. So we'll be on it first thing in the morning. So tomorrow's live feed on the big channel may not be very long, if at all. So, but monsoons in Phoenix were intense. So yeah, you know what I was talking about. I remember seeing white lightning and red lightning and green lightning and purple lightning and you know, and my dog, we had a collie, you know, like Lassie, and which is not a great, Phoenix is not a great place to raise a dog like that, I'll tell you right now. But that dog was scared to death of thunder. And so during a thunderstorm, he was on your lap. I mean, imagine the biggest, hairiest dog in 100-degree weather needing to be on your lap. Not wanting, but needing, and successfully getting there. I remember one time I was asleep and there was a thunderstorm that rolled through, and I woke up and sat up because of a big boom of thunder, and then I went to lay back down and the dog was right by me. So had I not sat up, the dog would have probably jumped on my face. So it'll be interesting to see what the storms do tonight. I think they're going to be more east of here, but we're definitely in the bullseye. Oh, let's there we go. We'll prop that right there. So let's do some shout outs. See how many, all 12 of you. Pigtail, no, my name is nobody. Good evening, Miss Charles. Windy here, audio sounds great. Metalheads Unite. Pale Rider TV. Why don't you not have a wrench, Pale Rider? That's crazy. How do you not have a wrench in this channel? Is that the real Pale Rider? Text me if that's really you, Pale Rider. Let's see if I can... I don't know if I can do this or not. It's not letting me. So I'll have to fix that later. You don't either. It's him? Well, I don't know why I can't. There we go. Add as moderator. And then Chucky, I'll give you one too. Man, this thing's screwing up. You're just mad at us? Okay, it's me. So, yeah, I'll have to deal with the other Chucky and Dave. Make sure it's not Pale Lord, Pale Lord, or Snow Rider. Dave wants a new Diamond Edition International. Well, I know a guy that can hook you up. So, had an old girlfriend who had a technique she called a twister. Remember that movie Twister? That was so funny. It's like, that was so Hollywood. It's like, that's not how tornadoes work. You know, they're like literally driving around. They see the cows flying around. I'm like, come on, man. It's lifting up this cow, but your car's fine. Whatever. Yeah, that was, anybody who lived in the Midwest thought that was a dumb movie. Just like truck drivers hated that Liam Neeson movie, Ice Road Trucker or something like that. It's going to be PRTV soon. So all those business cards that say Pale Rider TV, they're just gone to waste. I don't know. Maybe there's something to the Pale Rider. Maybe there's, like, they think you're a Clint Eastwood bootlegger or something like that. So, nothing but high clouds and wind where you guys. How's that new house doing, man? We're still under contract again on the other house. So, but yeah, today was kind of frustrating. You're almost out of cards. Wall cloud of dust, 5 minutes rainy mud, 2 hours of flash flood, beautiful night. What I hated after a Phoenix thunderstorm was the humidity went from 0.5 to 30%, and you felt like you were going to die. Rest area raccoon. Make sure it's not Pale Rider, the retired freight conveyance observation manager. When are you making that big move there, Sterling? Hopefully by next winter. We're still getting winter up there in the Dakotas in Wisconsin, I believe, this weekend. They're dealing with some stuff. So, Flatbed Trucker, good afternoon. Nice, always something to work, but great overall. Well, that's good. Are you enjoying your neighbors or the lack of thereof? Best of contract and quick closing luck, Snorlord. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be good to get rid of that. At first, it was our backup plan, but since we're not going to be empty nesters, we decided, well, we'll just sell it. The youngest is going to college, and she has a bunch of grants and stuff that, and scholarships that I think would keep her here in Springfield. So, and then the older boy is not, he's not in any position to move anywhere. So, 1 year for Florida move. I liked your post where you showed all the chain up declarations, and you have people telling you that Florida sucks because of the bugs and everything. Thomas Wilson just saying hello. Take care. Well, hello, Mr. Wilson. But I'm surprised the wind's not picking up. Anyway, so we're out here looking for tornadoes. And we're I'm decompressing from today. It has not been an easy day. But hopefully we helped somebody today. Jeff and I had to make an intervention phone call, and hopefully that person will be all right. And that's what we do here at Like Trucking. And yeah, so I'm watching Ryan Hall on YouTube for weather. Is he in Missouri? Does he got chasers in Missouri? Our 7 neighbors, 3 of which are snowbirds, are nice and quiet. Nice. 3 are snowbirds. Excellent. So they'll go down to Florida here come wintertime. Yeah, no lowboard stuff on this channel. So, I will say this though. Here's the cool part about the truck show. One of the cool parts. There was many cool parts. Don't get me wrong. Dr. Ken Berry was talking about not just how corporate food is poisoning us, but it's intentional. I thought that was interesting because I had just explained to a lady that was sitting next to me about that, and she was like, I've never heard that. I'm like, well, it's true. And so when Dr. Ken Berry said everything I said verbatim almost, it was like, she looked at me and I was like, yep. So we've been doing these, me, I've been doing these 18-hour fasts. And I've already started dropping some of the weight that apparently a lot of the weight that I gained over the weekend was water weight. And I'm back to no coffee and no alcohol for at least until Sunday. And then from there, I'll probably just be without alcohol for quite a while. And I haven't been 100% carnivore, but basically 99%, 90%. Difficult days create character, attitude, determine success. That is absolutely true. Wish I can get an intervention. I'm addicted to trucking and pew-pew. I was telling the wife we need to go target shooting soon. You know, and they're talking about ammo shortages for NATO rounds for obvious reasons, right? And I just acquired a case of 500 rounds. And so I told the wife we need to take inventory, see what we have and see what we'll need. And because if there's another ammo shortage, it's just going to make everything expensive again. So we'll have to be conservative about it. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got it. Yeah, the wind's picking up. You guys want to see my yard? Yeah. There's my trailer with my brush right there. I own several trailers. I own that one and then that one. That one's got 2 flat tires. And so I have to deal with that. And then I've got this trailer, which has some mold on it that I need to take care of. There's our new fence that we put up a couple of years ago. That's the neighbor that passed away. His kids have taken over the house. And a lot of fighting going on over there. But check out this old tree. Check it out. One of these days it's going to fall and wipe out both those trailers. That'll be funny. And then apparently we had some storms while I was at Matt's because there's a bunch of new branches on the ground here. So But I have about 20,000 rounds we can shoot, allegedly. Yeah, you know what? Don't be fearful, man. Just tell everybody what you got, right? Tell everybody what you got. So, like, no more boating accident excuses. They already know what you got, anyways. If you pay for that stuff with a credit card, they know. They're not dumb. No truck parking for light trucking. For a bobtail, maybe. We live on a dead end road. So, but yeah, I need to get a trip up to Michigan so we can hit the range. So you can see how lousy of a shot I am. My wife's a good shot though. I want to say we're pretty close on the ammo thing. Maybe. I don't know. Not that it's important. I'm drinking half caffeine coffee now. Nuh-uh. Pale Rider, I don't believe you. You have one. It's all you need is one, right? And hope it don't jam. But I guess I've wasted enough of your guys' time. I just wanted to kind of give a fasting update and a weight loss update and a tornado update, and that today sucked if you were looking at low boards. I bought my first 22 Winchester Wildcat, very fun. I have a single shot 22 that my dad had. I sold it, but then I reacquired it. The person I sold it to gave it back to me. He just said, "Merry Christmas." I'm like, sweet. So it's a little squirrel hunter. And you can't miss because it's a single shot. So you got to load them around. And then, so I've never shot it. And then we have a TX22, which is probably one of the most comfortable guns I've ever owned. And I want to get the TX22 compact, but funds are tough. Funds are tight right now. So there's two pew pews that I'm wanting to get, and funds are tight. So waste 30 minutes more to get you to work. I don't know if I could show that on the screen on the live feed, Jeff. I think most of the knife channels don't show those live. So I'll do a video. I'll do a recorded short of what that is. Yeah, so there's a funny story. So there was a knife that I was really looking at. And what it was, it's not a switchblade, but it's kind of like it. You push it up and the blade comes out. I think they call it a OFS or something. But it was a Damascus blade, and it was really pretty. So I was telling Jeff about it. I was like, man, I'm trying to get this guy down on the price, and I can't. He's like, where's he at? I'll get him down. So it was priced at $140. And I told the guy if he can get down to 100, I'd think about it. Well, so Jeff shows up with a $100 bill and goes, right now, right here, right now. And the guy got him up $10, but Jeff got it for $110. Then he handed it to me. He goes, there you go. He didn't even charge me back for it. So Jeff was in a generous mood, and he was happy because he negotiated something down by $30. So that was good. So Good evening, Steve and Jeff. Nice. Tell like I tell like I need a new Chevy Silverado for $20K instead of $95K. Yeah, good luck with that. I'd rather, instead of having $700 a month all year, I'd rather just pay the $700 total for a rental car once or twice a year. But yeah, it's a cool knife. I've got a thing for knives. I don't know why. And I bought a fixed blade, which is kind of like a claw one. That's pretty cool. I'll show them off in a short. So, Mr. Sick One, what's up? Mr. Sick One, everybody go check out his channel. He is one of my old bandmates from years and years ago. He's a good drummer, and he's got some good band stuff, and he posts some apnea stuff as well. Draco, you'd like this blade that I got. I think you'd think it'd be pretty cool. Tennessee Truckin', what's up? You have a Kershaw pocket knife. I'm on Rumble following you. Yes, Sterling, congratulations. You are literally my first follower on Rumble. I follow Jeff, and I follow Sage, and I follow a couple other people, but you're the only one that's reciprocated with a follow. Bowl of Woods, what's up? Did I say hey to you? Big bottle of barbecue if you get me that Silverado. Yeah, so yeah, Pigtail showed up with, the bottles aren't in here, obviously, but it was 4 bottles of barbecue sauce from Kansas City, made locally. So we have barbecue sauce for days and days, thanks to Pigtail. Rumble, who knew? How can I follow on Rumble? Just type in Snow Alert, you should be able to find me. I put a link up in the live feed this morning. Oh, on Pale Rider's channel. Pale Rider was live, and I put the link up in his. So, but now I don't do much with it. So anything that I do on this channel here, not the big channel, but this channel, automatically uploads to Rumble. So that's why I'm a little bit less cautious of what I talk about on this channel, because Rumble don't care. But so there's really not much on there. Like, there's not really anything worth following, but it'd be kind of neat if you did. CDN, yes, the audio is awesome. I have the microphones. Yes, I busted it out twice, I think, during Matt's. I did upload this morning a show truck video, and guys, check out DIY's video of the Buffalo Bills truck. That was crazy, and he told me how much that truck cost, and that was just unbelievable. That guy's not doing P&G for $2 a mile. He's not doing those loads. Yes, it's free. I haven't quite mastered it, though. You can monetize on there, but I don't know what it takes. I've made exactly $0 on it. You can't go live on it. Like the videos, the live feeds that I do with this channel will once they render, they will go up to Rumble, but you have to have a paid subscription to be able to go live, or a certain amount of followers. I can't remember to go live on that. I tried it through StreamYard, but it wasn't going to work. Oop. I got a brand new project going with Brian Lawson from Naked Zoo and Devin from the Repentless. Wow. Doing thrash and metal covers. I might actually make some money doing gigs. Chris, here's the deal, man. Brian Stokes told me how much money they make in all the cover bands he was in. It's pretty crazy. And, you know, and when we did the Slayer thing years ago, Piper was telling us that that's the thing, man. People want to hear tribute bands. They want to hear tribute bands. They want to hear cover bands. Like a bunch of us went to the Big Four thrash cover band. That was super cool. You can go live on Rumble? How come I can't go live on Rumble? Is it through Restream or something? Is it through your streaming thing? I tried it on StreamYard and I couldn't figure it out. I'm now following Snowler and Truckers Education Network, now on Rumble. There you go. Just think about how much each vendor spent to create a booth, ship to it from the show, months of planning. Oh, I know how much those cost. Trust me, I know people in the circle, and the amount of money they spend at those shows is crazy. I mean, the amount of money that Thunder spends, holy moly. I can't even imagine. I'm planning my first Rumble video, a POV trucking video. Oh, wow. It's like I've acquired a few Rumble people. Thank you very much. Yeah, let me see if I can find it on the app here. But Chris, when you start playing that out, let me know. I'm not on Facebook as much. All right, so here's my Rumble. This now shows that I have 1 follower still. So maybe it takes a minute. But I have 214 videos. So, you guys want to see my earnings? Zero. Big fat zero. And then I'm following Big Rig, Sage, Sterling, Newsmax, Steven Crowder, Odin's Men, Tim Cast, Academy of Ideas, Russell Brand, Dr. Barry, Listen to Like Trucking, and yeah, so. And I'm using my cool, awesome picture. So. I'm not on it very much. Like Steven Crowder will do a live feed on YouTube, and then after an hour it goes to Rumble. So Brian and Devin are in Plush, a 90s cover band. Pretty much kept them full-time over the wintertime. I'm old and ready to slow down a notch. Just a notch, though. Looking forward to it. Doing Sepultura, Megadeth, Metallica. Dude, definitely interested in that. What's the name of the project, Chris? Have you guys have a name yet? Zero is a comfortable starting point. Absolutely. Pale Rider needs to start a Rumble. But as far as I can tell, it's a YouTube platform that's not as censored. So, because you know how Google is. Did he? Yeah, he had a good one with the whistleblower of the food industry. I thought that was really good. I have an addiction. Bought an ESP LTD James Hetfield camo snakebite. What did that cost? I would love that. I've never owned an ESP, but the ones that I've played have been pretty cool. I'm a big BC Rich guy, though. Scratch and Dent? Wow. No name yet. Still looking for a lead guitarist. We're trying out Matthew Newkirk next week. Had a guy locally that shreds, but he ghosted us. Yeah. I don't miss those days of trying to find bandmates. I really don't. We technically still have a band, so whenever we decide to start making music, everybody's already here. So, Trucking with T-Bone, what's up? A fellow drummer is the name right above you there, Mr. Sick One. That's one of my old drummers.
Oh,
hi.
Sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
I didn't realize.
Well, you're live on YouTube now.
Hi, YouTube. Does YouTube want to see what I got you for a present?
Yes. Oh, you found one? Oh my gosh, yes. Check out what my wife just got me. Yes. I love it. I love it.
You better kiss your wife.
That is freaking awesome. That is the best thing today is a good day. Look at this. That is freaking awesome. So what's funny is it's dirty too. I'm gonna have to wash it. But what's funny is I saw this in a Godzilla group on Facebook because I follow a lot of ridiculous things, and so my wife calls and says, "Hey, dinner's gonna be a little bit later. I'm gonna be at Hobby Lobby." I said, "Hey, while you're there, look for a Godzilla crossing sign." And she's like, "What? Does that actually exist?" I'm like, "Yes." And I didn't think they'd have one, but they did. Freaking awesome. Oh man, that put a smile on my face. There you go. That'll be the thumbnail. Sweet. She is. I'll tell you said hi, Chris. Wife Lord. She is the Wife Lord. She is this. It's funny. She's, people call her Mrs. Snarlord, or you like to call her Wife Lord. Epic. I love it. This is going to be awesome. Oh, wow. Spent a little bit of money on this. It should probably be really super nice to her. Wow. I'll have to pay her back. So, anyways, yes, this has made my day. Now break out the guitar and play Godzilla. I don't know how to play that song. I think I could play the first measures if I figured it out. There's a Celtic Frost song that has literally the same beginning riff. So, but cool. Well, I'm excited now. I'm in a good mood now. So, you guys, I'm gonna stop wasting your time. Thanks for watching. Go check out the big channel. I'll be live first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock. And 6 followers on Rumble now. Sweet. I got followers on Rumble. I got a Godzilla sign. Life is good. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.